Hello YouTube, it's KJ and welcome to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a journal page. The reason why I'm going to be doing the journal page is because my old journal, the journal that I used all last year, 2 years ago, I'm kind of behind on my journaling. That journal, I did a journal flip through video for, which you can check in the eye, which I think is going to be up there. You can check in the eye to watch the journal flip through video up there, maybe up there. It's up somewhere to see what I did in that video. My journal flip through of this bad boy. She is corkboard and she is cute, and I'm holding her backwards and upside down. And she is also falling apart, which I kind of love. Like, check the aesthetic. But in this journal, I had a bunch of journal pages like this that are just super cute. I don't know how much of this y'all are getting, how well you can see this, but I used to have the cutest journal pages up in my journal. Like, look at this. This is so cute. And I switched this year over into using like a sort of diary type journal, and the reason that I switched into that is because it was gifted to me as a friend. So it has like lined pages and I just write in it. It was gifted to me by a friend, so I use that way, and I don't mind doing that at all. But I also do have a journal on the side that I'm supposed to use for my cute lists, cute planning, and just keep everything looking adorable. Like this journal, if you flip through it, there's so much color, so many pages, so many options. She's looking so cute. And then if you come into the journal I have been using this year, this lovely little splatter thing, it does not even have that many pages. So I should definitely be done with it, but I'm not, because my journaling has been slacking. If you flip through this sad, pitiful excuse of a journal, you will find colored pen. That's it. Pencil on some of the pages. That's the best I have to offer the world, is a colored pen, which is just pathetic. Like here, I actually put some watercolor, and I didn't even flip a page. This I actually designed. These are from the beginning though, so this is back when I was thinking it was best to be like my old journal is super cute. So I had these cute little designs planned, these ideas, and that resulted in colored pen and a lot of blank pages. So we need to get back into journaling, because this next school year is about to start. I basically planned my years in order of school year. So I know January is technically the beginning of a year, but that's the middle of a school year for me. So for me, a year starts the middle of August, which doesn't really make sense for an adult life. But I'm not an adult. I'm a college student. So for my next school year, we'll say, of life, I want to, I don't know, maybe pick back up in this journal, maybe get a new one. I have another one of these because it came in a pack of 2. I have another one of these splattery journals, and I might just start a new one. But we're going to do a warm-up in this journal, basically, of cute journaling, because I cannot have these dusty, rusty, crusty, ugly journal pages. We can't be doing that no more. What did I need to journal about? Nothing. So what am I going to journal about? A poem. Last semester, I took a class that I loved called British Literature. I didn't think I would get a chance to take another literature class because I took AP British Literature in high school, and I got 5 on the AP test, which means that it qualified for both of my English credits. So I thought I wouldn't have any more, but it ended up being in another category where I could have taken like literature class or an art history or something like that. But art history is all up in my major. I'm majoring in animation. I don't need any more art history, and I don't like it, so why would I do extra? I forget what the other options were, but let me tell you, there were 3 English classes on there: British, World, and American Literature. And I asked my teacher what to take, and she said, you already took Brit Lit once. My AP teacher, my teacher from high school. She said, you already took Brit Lit once, and you loved it, so you just do it again in college, and it'll be different. And it was different. In high school, it was focused on chapter books. And in college, it was focused on short stories, which I loved, and poems, which I realized I adore. I did not think that I would like poetry. I thought I would hate it. I thought I was trash analyzing it. I thought it would not be good for me at all. But I loved it. Mainly, I loved the sonnets that we did. We did Shakespeare sonnets, and we did Philip Sidney's sonnets, and girl, let me tell you something, Sonnet week was the week for me. So the textbook for that class was A Flipping Monster Coming from Canada, the Broadview Anthology of British Literature. Believe it or not, this is the compact edition. Girl, what? In here, we reviewed a lot of sonnets, and I honestly coulda, shoulda, woulda marked the page. Oh, I did mark the page. So, there's basically just like a bunch of sonnets next to each other. These are 100 and something of William Shakespeare's sonnets. One of my favorites that we went through was 35. No more be grieved by that which thou hast done, that I an adversary must be to that sweet thief which sourly robs from me. One of my favorites. I also have loving in truth, but fain in verse to show. I think that one's a Philip Sidney sonnet, and it's actually improper. It's not in iambic pentameter. Nobody cares about this. The point is, I really like sonnets, so I wanted to do a page dedicated to a sonnet. I was thinking it was going to be 35, and then I remembered something. We had a project in class, in which case, one of my choices was to write a sonnet, and I liked sonnets so much that of course I did that. So why would I make a journal page on some dead guy's sonnet? William Shakespeare is a great man, but still. On some guy's sonnet, when I wrote my own. And what do you know? Here it is. Right on the bookshelf, my folder from class. And right inside of it, the very first thing you open up to is my response journal, where all my class projects went, including my sonnet. It wasn't that easy to find. So let's just, I think it's the last page. Prompt 5, write a sonnet. It's a sonnet about a cheating lover. Because sonnets are supposed to be about love, but I was like, what if I write like a sad one? Because, you know, I'm edgy. In all honesty, I was being extremely extra when I was writing this, so it low-key doesn't make sense unless you pause to analyze it. And it high-key is not in iambic pentameter. I tried, but that issue is hard, and I failed. Alright, so I'm back with my journal, and I actually, like, high-key have no plan. I don't know what I want. I think I want to do just like a one-page spread with this, so here I have a two-page spread going on. So I'm going to go back and find another one. Looks like the page just before, where I intended on doing a two-page spread, but I kind of just did one, and then left it blank. I have a lot of those, but this will work for now. So we're going to focus on a one-paged spread. And what I'm going to be doing is unknown to me. So usually watercolor is the key to life if I don't know where to start. But today, since my poem is kind of edgy and dark, in my opinion, I'm going to be using gouache, or gouache, how do you pronounce it? I pronounce it gouache, instead of watercolor. So I have my set here. And I'm going to be using black and red, lamp black and crimson red, it looks like, in this set, in order to better illustrate the pain and suffering that this poem extrudes. So I've got a red and a black. I'm just going to squirt some into my egg carton here, which for me, usually my paint palette is a plastic plate or an egg carton, just something quick, easy that I can just grab. And something cheap, usually disposable, because I don't want to clean my palette. It's honestly just too much work. I'd rather just throw it away. So this works really well for me. I don't know about you guys, but like I have certain crafts that I'll be into for a while, and I think my craft of interest right now is journaling. A while is like a couple years for me. Journaling. A little cup of water, a glass of water. It'll just be like, I'll just be on YouTube and I'll discover a craft that looks cool, and then that is what I will be obsessed with for the next couple years. I've had a phase of friendship bracelets with embroidery flaws. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. Such a long phase that one was. I had a phase of doll making, in which I couldn't afford doll making, so I was never good at it because I had to just kind of like improvise and use very cheap quality stuff. But boy, oh boy, did I love the idea of it. I also love the idea of bookmaking, which was another one that I couldn't really afford at the time at which I was trying to do it. But I would have loved just throw myself into bookmaking. I like this dry brush look, but because it's gouache, I kind of want to take advantage of the, you know, watery look that I can create, so I'm going to do that. What else? bookmaking, which the ones that I couldn't do, I kind of can get back into. Like, I was really into soap making for a bit, so for the past couple of days, I've been binging royalty soaps just because I feel like I never got to, um, like, fulfill that dream of being a soap maker for a couple of years. So I just occasionally go back to doll making or go back to bookmaking or go back to soap making videos, and I'm just obsessed. Oh my gosh. There was a time where I did knitting. I was obsessed with crochet, but I bought knitting needles instead of a crochet hook, and I did that, and I was not good at it at all. It was a struggle for me, but I did it and I had fun, and that was kind of all that counted for me. What are some other crafts I'm into? Oh my goodness. Oh, there are a lot, but I kind of just take interest in a craft for a little while. Excuse me. I kind of just take interest in a craft for a little while, and that is just, it becomes my life. So right now, I think I'm feeling journaling, but I would like to kind of keep this one around because it keeps me organized, makes my journals really cute, makes me happy, and I think I want to keep doing this. So I'm going to try not to lose interest in it, but, and it's not really a craft, honestly. It's more of an art, whereas you're like painting, drawing, coloring, doing things like that, which I do all the time. I can keep up with. I'm an animation major at school. I used to be just majored in studio arts, and I'm in animation. So, visual arts, not, what is it called when it's not crafts, but it's like drawing, painting, printmaking, things like that. I don't know what it would be called. I mean, visual arts, yes, but crafts are visual arts. So, like, just kind of, we'll just call it arts. Arts and crafts, they usually say. So we'll call this arts and we'll call the other stuff crafts, even though I think they're both art forms. But art has always been an interest of mine. So crafts, they come and they go, but art, she is around to stay. This looks really janky and jagged and ugly because I haven't used gouache in a long time and I kind of forgot, but like low-key, this is what I was going for anyways, so I guess it's a good thing that I suck at gouache because it's making my page look ugly and gross and like, kind of like somebody who was distraught and their lover ditched them. That's the vibe I'm getting from this page. I love it already. It's already so colorful. Like, look at this page next to it compared to this. Alrighty, it looks gorgeous. I love it. I love it. The one thing about gouache is I feel like I waste a lot of it. Like, look, I've already done the corners of my pages and I still have this huge lump of red. But I've already done all I want to with the red. And like the black, I didn't even squeeze any. I just like scraped off what came out and it's still way too much. I feel like I'm really wasteful with gouache and it's irritating. But, you do what you can, do what you have to. But I really do feel like I'm wasteful with gouache. At least with watercolor, at least the watercolor I had. You can get watercolor in like tubes, but I don't, specifically because I don't want to waste it. At least with watercolor, I feel like it'll just stay in the pan if I don't use it. And with oil paints, I tend to use the amount that I scored out because oil paints you can very quickly get into thick layers, whereas watercolor and gouache spread so much that I don't usually need thick layers, so it's really wasteful to squeeze it out of a tube to try and use it unless you're doing a big painting. And then acrylics, I've never been good at them, so wasting them is really not a concern for me, especially because I only buy cheap ones just because I'm not good at them. So if I ever waste acrylic paint, it's just like, I guess that's wasted. Like, I don't care as much. But then again, acrylics are also kind of like oils where I usually use the amount that I get out because it can be a thicker paint. Do you guys have that same problem where you just feel like you waste gouache or watercolor out of tubes and things? Like, I just don't like wasting my paints, especially when I buy them, which is all the time because my YouTube is not big yet and I'm not getting brand deals where brands will just send me supplies. I would love that, but I'm not living that life. So for me, by a lot of, I mean 100% of my stuff is self-purchased. So I really don't like wasting it because it's like basically wasting my money. And I didn't have a lot of money to begin with, so I don't know what I look like coming here wasting this. So now we're doing splatters because I know splatters are like, so like, what is the word I'm looking for? Easy and typical, that's what I wanted. I know they're just like not much, like they don't surprise you anymore. They're not like, oh my god, that's so cool, how did they do that? It's just like, really, splatter paint, are you kidding me? Like, it's just kind of childish, I feel like, in the art scene. But what is it, cliche? But I feel like cliches are cliche for a reason. Like, they look good and they behave well. Cliche stories are cliche because that's what works. So like, yeah, shouldn't do it all the time, but I'm gonna do it right now because I feel like that adds to the angst that I'm trying to create, and uses a touch more of this paint that I'm going to waste because I just definitely cannot use all the paint that I have out right now. But I want to splatter right here, but it's not going right there, so I'm just doing myself. Okay, so there we have our gouache starting sequence. I really want to use more of this red, like for real. I don't want to get anything in the corners, but I'm gonna just like get a little bit of red, touch of water, and just do a scribble in the middle. And the middle is where I'm gonna put the poem, so I'm pretty sure this is gonna get covered, at least partially, maybe entirely, but maybe it'll like add some dimension to where I put the poem, just like, you know, little eye-catching, ooh, an ugly squiggle, you know, that's on the page. Maybe it'll give me some flavor like that. I don't know how much talking I'm going to be able to do as I go through this. I might speed this up and not talk the entire time, but right now I'm not really having too much trouble coming up with talking points, so I'm just going to go on and continue speaking. Let me know, you guys, in the comments if you want me to talk through my art videos and like explain what I'm doing, or if you want like a short, quick, to the point, sped up time lapse of just like make something and be quiet and just let me see this get made quickly, because YouTube videos that are long are kind of in style right now, and they're what I like watching, so they're what I want to make. But again, I like watching long videos that are like talking, like a life update or a chit chat get ready with me, or a motivational video, or like a I'm having a hard time right now video. I like watching long videos where somebody's explaining their life or something. So I don't know if I would like a long art video right now. I mean, I do on Fran's channel and from Fran Nerd and from Mini Smalls, but like I'm just kind of big fans of them, so I don't know if that's kind of a bias thing. Yeah, so I just kind of don't know what people like, what people want to see. So you guys, please let me know in the comments below, because I don't want to make stuff that is just like not desirable content. I want my channel to be desirable. I want to, you know, make the best stuff for you guys and not waste your time and just be really cute and fun on here. So if this is not cute and this is not fun and you don't want to hear me blab on about nonsense while I make a journal page, let me know and I'll speed it up and not blab so much next time. I'm gonna do these splatters while I get some water because I'm a thirsty girl right now. Y'all, look at this page, look at these splatters. I tried to focus my splatters like on the bottom and the top and not so much in the corners, and I think it kind of worked. My splatters have kind of gone off onto the other page, but that page is ugly and I genuinely don't care, so it's fine. Normally I would just put a piece of paper over this page to protect it while I worked on the next page, but you know, look at my nail. Wow, we have limited time today. Anyway, I don't know why I stopped doing this. Like, really, this is so cute already, and I've been working on it for, let me check my camera time, for 12 minutes. And that some of that time was just me, like, getting supplies, because I didn't pause it while I was looking for supplies. So, getting supplies, taking stuff out, putting water down, it's taken me 12 minutes. I already have such a cute page. I'm so happy with it. And I just really don't know why I stopped doing this, because it looks so cute and it's making me so happy to be doing this again. Like, I really want to get back into journaling for this next school year, because I know that I like it, and I know it makes me smile, and it makes my journal so much cuter to flip through. Like last year's journal, oh my gosh, nothing will ever top it, I don't think. But anyways, now I'm thinking, I have a bag from Barnes & Nobles that I have had for a long time that I wanted to put into some journaling, but I didn't know what would be worthy. But I feel like a page that is just a dedication to my love for literature is a good place to put some of this Barnes & Nobles page. So we have the whale side, and we have the side of a man smoking by a tree. So I think we're going to use the smoking by a tree side and just get some text. So let me grab my handy dandy snippies, and we're just going to get some text out of this bag and see how this goes on. And it's going to be kind of loud, so I'm going to stop talking while I do this, because you won't be able to really hear me. I've legit wanted to use this Barnes & Noble's bag for so long, and I finally found a purpose for it, and it's made me so flipping happy. Like, I just want to get back into journaling now that I'm doing this one page. But anyways, I'm going to cut this kind of jagged, and like not straight and not proper at all. And it's going to look great. Yes! Oh, it's so flipping edgy. Yes! Serve me that emo scene life. Oh my gosh. I'm living. But I want to put that there. I feel like. Anyways, back into what I was talking about, which I forgot what I was talking about at this point. Lately on YouTube, because I've just started this new channel and I feel like I'm a small YouTuber, I've been watching small YouTubers and I really love it. I wish that YouTube would kind of like algorithmically recommend them more often, because just because they're a small YouTuber doesn't mean they're bad, and there's a lot of really good small YouTubers, and by small I mean like 2,000 subscribers or less, and I've found some really good ones who are really entertaining, who just make me happy, and I like, they want their YouTube to be kind of a big thing. Like me, I'm not interested in making money off YouTube. If I do, that'll be great. I'll take it. Don't you think I won't if I'm offered a brand deal? Yes, ma'am, but that's not my goal. But I see some of these small YouTubers that have been at it for a good minute, where their goal kind of is to make YouTube their career, and they're interested in media, and that's what they want to do. And I wish that I could give that to them. I wish if they had more subscribers. I'm using a glue stick. These things are like killer for journaling. I wish that I had more subscribers. I wish that I could, like, you know, send people to them, because they're really making good content, and I just feel like they deserve more appreciation, honestly. One girl that I've really been watching lately is Bri-O, B-R-I capital O, and that's just because she makes a lot of college vlogs for the school that I'm going to transfer to for next semester. So I started out watching her vlogs about the school, and then I just got into her, and she's just so much fun, and I'm like, where are her subscribers though? Like, I will go back and watch every video as she uploads, because I just know it's gonna be great fun. Oh my gosh, I really enjoy her. There are a couple more that their names escape me, but I'm telling you guys, small YouTubers are killing the game, and you should like go looking for some of them and check them out, because they do good stuff. And maybe not just 1,000 or less, maybe like 10,000 or less, 50,000 or less. Even those are considered small channels. And I'm telling you, people make good content. Just because somebody doesn't have hundreds of thousands of subscribers does not mean that their content is bad. And I think that they really deserve more credit and more views, because you know, you guys might just enjoy. I'm not saying they deserve more views because they try hard. I'm saying like they should have more views, because there's more than just the however many people that are watching them that would enjoy what they do. Oh my gosh, this journal page is so cute, and it's so simple. I love journaling because it's so easy. Like, when you see the final page, it looks like so much went into it, and it looks so hard, but it's really as simple as like saving, which I already kind of hoard anyways, so just like saving ticket stubs and receipts, and then just like bringing, or like Barnes and Noble bags, and just like bringing them in later, and it's great. And I already kind of hoard this kind of stuff that I really don't need, like a pretty bag from Barnes and Nobles. If I wasn't a journaler, what would I need that for? But it would still be in my basement, and now I have used it for something, so I feel great. Alright, I just went through my little bag that I keep. It's like a pencil pouch of paper that I'm hoarding, and I pulled out some paper that I could use. This, I might write the poem on this because I wanted to use a gray, but I don't know. I also might write it on this because it's kind of a grayish situation. And I got some black tissue paper, a bit of, this is the Starbucks like holder thingy for your cups. I like the inside, like, perforation. I might use that. And this I pulled up on accident, so that's actually no. But I'm gonna adhere these to just add some texture. I love a journal that is like ripping at the seams and just tearing apart. Like, I'm not gonna use scissors, I'm gonna tear it. If y'all have ever seen a wreck this journal, those are so cute. I've never done one because I kind of just wreck my regular journals as I'm journaling, but I just love the concept of like a just torn up ugly piece, and I think that that is really super cute for a journal. So when I put things in my journal, I feel like it makes it stick up strangely, or just like adds a lot of layers that weren't there before, that are just like not needed. I love it and I keep it because it is everything to me. I'm gonna do a little small piece like on top of the poem, so I'm gonna set that aside for later. I love it and I keep it because that is everything to me, and I adore the way that it looks. And I also like having the difference between like a straight edge page where I'll keep the straight clean edges, and then like a sort of torn edge page. It kind of depends on what you're putting on the page, the kind of feeling that you want. I'm going for an angsty poem, so this sort of torn edge makes sense to me. I like highly want to tuck this underneath the bag, which the glue stick is great because you can usually peel stuff up with a glue stick and then put it back down and create layers that were not there before. Glue sticks are alive, and it seems so like ridiculous for me to be saying that, but a lot of artists underestimate glue sticks because it's a glue stick. They're like, that's not a high quality art material, when it does not need to be. Glue sticks are just, they're great on their own. And so I'm gonna glue down the things that I just added, such as my tissue paper and my Starbucks cup holder thingy. So, do y'all watch Journal With Me videos? I used to watch them a lot. Now they're kind of few and far between for me, but I used to watch them a lot, and I liked the ones where they would sit there and talk with you while they journaled. Like, I liked bullet journal ones and planner ones, but I was more into journaling like this, like art journaling. But I liked the long ones where they would sit and talk with you, like I'm doing now. I did not like the ones where they just like sped it up, and it was like, it didn't feel like a journal with me. It just felt like a journal speed through, like a speed paint, where they call it like a paint with me. Like, I didn't paint with you, you painted and I watched. I did not like the like 7-minute fast paced ones. I like the slow ones like this. So just because this is what I like doesn't mean this is what the majority of people like. So again, if y'all tell me in the comments that you want me to just speed it up and get it over with, I am more than willing to do that, because I don't know what you guys are interested in. But this is what I like to see, so that's what I'm creating, you know? And that kind of just makes sense to me. Let's see which one of these I want to use. This just looks a little bland, so I'm going to use the magazine page to... Ooh, I've used the blue side. That's doing a lot. I'm going to use this side of the magazine page to write my poem. You tear it down to a better size. I think that'll be big enough. And I'm actually going to move the journal for a bit, just so that I can focus on writing the poem and not have all of this journal in my way. I'm not so sure how great I'm going to be at writing and talking at the same time, so I'm going to speed up actually the writing the poem down process of this. if we flip back to our marvelous, marvelous page, you know, originally I have some like strands, some pieces that hang off the page here. Originally I was going to cut them off, but I kind of like how the journal looks closed when they're there, so I'm just leave them. I want to put it here-ish. Here. That looks decent. And this there. Yeah. That's right. Right? It's not really popping off the page like I needed to, so I'm gonna have to, you know, add some embellishments to get her to pop, but for right now, that's pretty good placement, so I'm gonna just glue this lady down. What is y'all's favorite thing, you know, type of work or genre to read? For me, my favorite genre is absolutely non-fiction, or is it fiction? Absolutely fiction. Yeah, fiction, non-truthful, like not real to reality stories. And I do like a touch of romance, but as of lately, I've liked also to have to think. So something like The Giver, which is, you know, beginning level reading. It's like middle school reading, but there's enough to the story that you think about something. It's not just like a simple like boy meets girl, boy falls in love. I don't even think there is much romance in The Giver, aside from a little something hinted to the here and there, but our character is like 12, so he's not really concerned with love. I love love stories, but lately I just wanted to think when I read something or when I watch something. I want my brain to struggle, and so that's what I've just been into. What about you guys? What do you feel when you're reading and writing? And if you were ever to write something of your own, what genre would it be copying?